Hi guys, I'm back with another Jasmy video. Today I have some huge news to go over, and at the end of the video I'm going to go over how many Jasmy tokens you would need to become a millionaire. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief.
So first things first, we're going to start off with some technical analysis. So when you look at Jasmy on the daily time frame, not much has changed since my last video. It's still kind of trading in a little bit of a falling wedge, which break up 68% of the time. The measured move would take you to about half of a penny. Now the stochastics were a little bit overbought, but they're now starting to reset, and the RSI is a little bit oversold. Neither indicator looks too bad right now. And I do want to point out, if the falling wedge does actually break down, Jasmy has already formed a little bit of a double bottom, so I wouldn't be shocked if it did a triple bottom, as it has shown to be a very strong support level in the past, at that 0.003 region. But keep in mind, Jasmy and most other cryptocurrencies right now are tied to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin rises, most will rise. If Bitcoin falls, most will fall. That being said, I want to show you guys Bitcoin on the daily time frame. So similar to Jasmy, not much has changed for Bitcoin. The stochastics are still extremely oversold, and they're starting to push up, and the RSI is very oversold. And the bearish signs are still around. Price action is still trading beneath the 21-day moving average. Now, yesterday, it did actually break back above the 21-day, which I said, personally, I will not be bullish on Bitcoin until it gets above the 21-day. However, its candle still closed beneath. So as of right now, I would be looking to make sure Bitcoin does not form a Bart Simpson pattern and just keep an eye on that 21-day moving average. However, when you go to Bitcoin's weekly time frame, which is a much larger time frame, there are some very bullish signs. When you look at the EMAs, the 21-day just recently crossed the 200-day. That is a golden cross. Typically, that signals an explosive move is coming. However, my worry in the previous videos was that price action was trading away from the 21-day moving average. And I said oftentimes what you will see is price action will come down and touch the 21-day and use it as support. It basically has done that almost perfectly. And now Bitcoin is also forming a potential bull flag, which break up 68% of the time. And the measured move would take you up to about 35,500. Now, measured moves do not always play out. And at the same time, keep in mind, macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So all of a sudden, if the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF gets accepted, that could skyrocket Jasmy, Bitcoin, and the rest of the crypto market. On the contrary, if it comes out that the XRP case gets reversed, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just realize anything is possible in crypto. Now, to the BlackRock point, there's a recent news article that came out. BlackRock investigated in the US. Is the highly anticipated Bitcoin spot ETF at risk? So I have covered this BlackRock news a lot in my recent videos. I think this is about as big of news as you can get, because BlackRock is the world's largest asset manager. They are in charge of almost $9 trillion of funds. If they are successful at getting a Bitcoin spot ETF, that will make it significantly easier for the average person to actually get into cryptocurrency, especially the older generations with most of the money. And in turn, that should skyrocket Bitcoin's price and the rest of the crypto market. And I've even went as far to say that I believe this could potentially be a catalyst that starts an early bull market. That is how big I think this is. However, BlackRock has come under scrutiny of the US congressional panel over its investment in blacklisted Chinese companies. So will this have an effect on the spot ETF? Perhaps. Who knows? But it's definitely something you guys are going to want to keep your eyes on. And now for those of you guys that don't know, I'm going to go over the fundamentals and what JasmyCoin actually is. So Jasmy is trading at a price point of just under half of a penny. It has a market cap of 187 million, a max supply of 50 billion, and a circulating supply of 48.8 billion. That's about 97% in circulation, which means there will be practically no dilution, which is a very good thing to see from an investment standpoint. Now, Jasmy is a cryptocurrency project of a Tokyo-based Internet of Things provider, Jasmy Corporation. As a system, the Internet of Things includes mechanical and digital elements endowed with an identifier and the ability to transmit data. The IoT company Jasmy specializes in buying and selling data, and the Jasmy platform connects two categories: service providers and data users. The mission of Jasmy developers is to create an environment by shaping an infrastructure where users can easily, safely, and smoothly use data. As a result, Jasmy aims to provide its users with a powerful infrastructure, an intuitive interface, and secure environment for storing and sharing data. In the Jasmy space, information can be transformed into personal assets. On top of that, Jasmy is the first ever Japanese blockchain project, and Jasmy has a really cool technology called a data locker, where essentially an individual can store their data within the locker, and then the way that it works is a company that wants to acquire that person's data then has to pay Jasmy and the owner of that data. And the kicker is they can only pay with Jasmy token, which always gives the token utility, which will always give the token value. And the other cool thing is that the owner of the data has the ability to accept or reject that company's request. So if it is a very shady company, you don't have to give your data away. And again, if you do, you get paid to do so. It's a technology that I personally find very fascinating, and I think could garner a lot of hype in the next bull run. Now, when you look at Jasmy's website, they have their entire company profile, like where they're located, etc. And I also want to talk about their team a little bit. So the management structure. They have a former president and COO of Sony Corporation, and then the former CEO of SonyStyle.com. They have a very well-connected team. Sony is a massive corporation, which naturally this is going to give a project a lot more credibility. And now the major news that I want to cover today, it came out on August 1st, introducing Binance Japan, a dedicated platform for residents in Japan. As many of you guys know, Jasmy had taken a big hit because Binance put them in the innovation zone. And some of the main takeaways: new Binance customers in Japan can now enjoy access to 34 tokens for spot trading. This is the largest number of tokens offered by any digital currency exchange in the country. And you guessed it, in the spot trading, they list Jasmy, which naturally is going to make it significantly easier for a lot of people to get into this project. And it will also give Jasmy a new trust factor, because a lot of people out there right now don't trust Jasmy. They think it's a rug pull. However, I've explained several times in my last few videos, I don't believe it's a rug pull, because the reason that it looks like that on the chart is because of the diluted supply. Now, when you look at Jasmy's Twitter, or X as I should call it now, they have 98.3 thousand followers, and they are continuing to still post very frequently, which is a good thing to see. When you're looking for a gem that you want to invest in long term, you want to see an active team, you want to see an active community. The second that a community loses faith in a project is the second that that project will begin to fail. Now, as promised, we're going to go over how many Jasmy tokens I think it would take to become a millionaire. As we discussed, Jasmy's market cap is about 180 million. If you look at Shiba, it's about 4.8 billion, and if you look at Dogecoin, it's about 10.5 billion. Now, there are definitely people out there that don't think Jasmy can reach these market cap levels. However, for the sake of this video, I'm going to assume that they can. So if you go to market cap up and you put Jasmy in and you put Shiba in, theoretically, if Jasmy were to reach the market cap of Shiba right now, it'd be trading at a price point of 10 cents. That'd be a 26x. And if you were to become a millionaire at this price point, you would need about 9.9 million Jasmy tokens. However, if you believe Jasmy could reach the market cap of Dogecoin, it'd be trading at a price point of just under 22 cents, and that would be a 57x. Now, at this point, you would need 4,587,000 Jasmy tokens to become a millionaire. And now, if you go to CoinGecko, they have a really cool feature where you can type in the number of Jasmy tokens you want, and it will give you the price that it would cost right now. So if it reached Shiba's market cap and you needed 9.9 million tokens, it would cost you about $38,000 right now. However, if it reached the market cap of Dogecoin and you needed 4.5 million, then you would need about $17,500 right now, which to a lot of people, $17,000 is still quite a lot. So the reality with Jasmy is you need a pretty decent investment if you want to become a millionaire, unless you believe it can go a lot higher than the market caps that I'm showing. But from my perspective, I think Jasmy looks like a really good project long term. Yes, it certainly comes with risks. However, the whole idea of data lockers to me could be a narrative that garners a lot of hype in the next bull run. But I am curious. Let me know down in the comments, how do you guys feel about Jasmy long term? Please consider doing me a favor and hitting that like and subscribe button if you enjoy the content. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
I'm hitting the ground running, up and coming, ain't nothing, yeah, rookie of the year, I'ma keep it 100, cold-blooded, no budget, from nothing to something, I ain't bluffing, I got a full hand, and a full plan, I ain't gonna stop till I'm at the top, man, every single drop got me feeling awesome, I'm a